I don't know what I was expecting, but it just worked a lot better than I expected. And I saw results almost instantly. I just felt it just helped right away. And so I've been using it regularly, and just like when I get triggered, or just like regularly, just to sort of, have time when I can just heal and work on those issues. And it's just made a huge difference. I've recommended it to a few people just because it seems to make such a difference, and it's so convenient just to have it at home, like where you feel safe and you're in your own element, and you're safe to bring up those memories or those thoughts. And it's just, I don't know, it's been a game changer, so that's why I recommend it. I think some of the things I like best about EMDR is the immediacy of it. So a lot of times if you have trauma symptoms, they just pop up out of the blue and you never quite know when they're going to happen. And if you're doing EMDR with a therapist, you'll have a scheduled time, and you'd have to be able to pull up those symptoms at that time. But with virtual EMDR, anytime they pop up, you can just go instantly and go address them as they come up. And it feels like it's just could be a lot more effective that way, because you can just stay in the moment with them, work with them as soon as they happen. Sometimes when you're pulling up those hard memories and those hard feelings, if you were in a therapist's office, you might already be feeling nervous or feeling off just from, being in that situation. But when you use virtual EMDR, you can do it in the safety of your own home. So you can feel comfortable and know that you're safe, even with these hard feelings coming up that you're addressing. I feel like I'm not living in a state of grief or so much sadness now. And I feel like it's not a matter of just like getting through it. I feel like I'm just in a really good place now, and I don't have to work hard for it or try hard for it. It just is like the natural state I'm in at this moment. I have PTSD, and with that, I have like anxiety and things. And I have a lot of friends that also like have had anxiety trouble. And so I've had a lot of people recommend EMDR to me, just like from various walks of life over the years. But it was like one thing I'd never actually tried, and I tried a lot of things. And I moved all the way across the country in July, and it just stirred everything up. And so I just thought it's time for me to just do something like this, because it felt like a time in my life where I was really, that the moving had stirred things up, so I was ready and open for healing. But I didn't have a job yet, and or insurance yet, because when you move, you don't have it instantly, and but I decided I didn't want to wait to get help until I had all that stuff, because it could take months. And so I just went on an internet search and found you guys, and I just thought, the price was reasonable and it seemed convenient, so I thought I'd just give it a try and see. And I don't know, maybe it's a little hard to describe, but definitely like little bits and pieces from different parts of my life just sort of pop up in my dreams, or like little pieces of the traumatic experience just kind of like come up and process and work through in my dreams. It's just really odd, but it definitely does that. And also, when I first started using it, I did have, I wouldn't even say flashbacks, but I had little pieces of memories come up that I couldn't remember before. Pieces of almost even like feeling memories and things too, like from childhood especially, that I just didn't remember, and it would just come up.